Hello ICT traders, welcome back to the channel. This video is about ICT power of 3 concept, a very powerful concept that I believe every ICT trader must learn. It was taught by ICT himself, and my goal in this video is to simply give you a detailed explanation of what exactly is power of 3 concept and how to practically apply it on your chart. So let's get into the video. What exactly is power of 3 concept? Now, the entirety of the information captured in power of 3 concept is an attempt to explain what is happening whenever price is delivering liquidity from one level to another. Now, I want you to know that the smart money are always doing this exact thing I'm about to show you. They accumulate, they manipulate, and then they distribute. That is exactly what they do. Now, you have to bring in the concept of candlesticks because I will be showing you where these things comes into reality once we get to our chart. If you look at the daily candlestick, this particular bullish candlestick, if you break it down into the lower time frame, you're going to see it doing exactly what is right here. If this was a daily candlestick, it is going to start by accumulation first. During a practical trading day, it will start by accumulating order. Why is it happening like that? It is simply happening because everyone that wants to buy something must wait for people to sell for him. So if you are buying anything at all, you must accumulate it first, and then the manipulation comes in so they can get a cheaper price, and then they distribute it up here and sell it to people that are willing to buy at an expensive price. That's exactly what the power of 3 concept is trying to explain. Once we go to our chart, you're going to see exactly how it is practically interpreted on your candles. Now, you start by accumulating order first. This normally happens during the Asia. You can do this in the weekly time frame too. You can do it in the monthly, but I prefer to do it in the daily time frame, then down to the 15-minute time frame. It starts by accumulating order. Okay, anybody that wants to buy something must wait for people to sell for him. Accumulating order, this is all about accumulation. People are selling for smart money, and then they manipulate first, then they distribute, and then they sell it here where people are willing to buy from them at an expensive price. To explain it in a simplified business term, let me show you what that means. Assuming you want to buy a product, any product at all. Let's say you want to buy orange, okay? You want to buy orange, and at this level, orange is sold at $100, okay? You as a big person, you are buying this orange at $100, and you have $1,000 with you in your possession. You want to buy orange for this amount of money. So once you reach the market, you only got 5 people that have $100 worth of orange. I mean, each one of them has $100 worth of orange right with them. So you want to buy for $1,000. So you keep accumulating. You wait for other people to come. Let's say this was early in the morning. You came to the market. All these guys are selling at $100. Okay, are selling at $100. They sell the orange to you and then they leave the market. And what you do is that you keep buying because you want to buy as much as possible so you can also go and sell, because the only reason why we do business is so we can make profit. So as you keep buying, now you discover that there are people that are selling down here, okay, at $80 per orange. $80 per orange. Please pardon my drawing, and I'm going to be very simple in explaining this. Now, what you do is to drop down to this place and get everything they have with them, because they are selling at a far cheaper price than these guys that are selling at $100. So you take it and sell it because you are buying from people that are selling at lesser price, and you are selling it for people that are willing to buy at higher price. And this is exactly what the institutions are doing, and you can also see it literally on your chart. They start by accumulating as much as they can. Now you have to know that these guys comes to the market with massive money. They want to put it in the market, so they keep buying, and then they discover that people are here. Some people are right here are selling at cheaper price, and this is why the manipulation comes. They come down here grab it, and then they take it up to sell it at this point, because the only way you can get rid of anything you bought and you want to make profit is to sell it. Okay, is to sell it. And if we are bringing this into our trading term, we are simply saying that every time you see this happening in the Asian range, the Asian range comes. During the Asian range, accumulation happens. And then what the institutions do is to basically drop down here, because there is a pool of liquidity down here. And I told you earlier that liquidity is simply money, pool of liquidity. Now, people that are buying from here, if you buy from here, this area, where do you think you're going to put your stop loss? Right below here. And if you are buying anything, your stop loss is basically saying you are selling. That's exactly what is happening there. Okay, if you enter a buy order here, your stop loss here is a sell order, because if price drops to this place, you're going to be stopped out. You're going to be stopped out. And then what you're doing there is that you are selling it at that price. You bought at expensive price. You bought it right here. You bought it right here when it was $10. Let's say $10. Please, apologies for my drawing. And your stop loss is here. Your stop loss is at $8. Okay, so if price dropped to this place, you're going to be stopped out. You sold it at $8, you bought at $10. So your stop loss is a sell order, and they are willing to buy it at that cheaper price. And that's why manipulation comes in, so they can take it up and make more profit. If you buy anything at $10 and sell it at this level, and then something at $8 and sell it at this level, which of these ones will give you more profit? Of course, the one you bought at $8. And that is exactly why this is happening. I'm just trying to explain this to you so every one of you can understand. So accumulation, they accumulate, and then they see these guys have cheaper price, they drop, and breakout traders are now jumping from here. This is a breakout trader that is jumping for sell, 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 and his stop loss is also here. They now get everything at a cheaper price and then move up to this level to sell it for people that are willing to buy at a higher price. Okay, so this is a practical representation of what is happening every day when you see your daily candlestick opens. Look at this candlestick. I hope you know that the candle opens right here. Okay, let me start by this. It opens right here, and then this is the opening price. It drops probably to this place, and that's where the manipulation is. Then it distributes, and this is what we call a bullish candle. In a practical term, if you zoom this in the lower time frame, this is how you're going to see what happened in this time frame. Price opens, the low of the day, high of the day, and then it closes like this. This is exactly what happens whenever you zoom down into the lower time frame from your daily candles. It opens, drop down, that's where this low is being formed. Can you see the low of this? Push up to that place, and then it closes. And this is exactly what the power of tree concept is. It accumulates, and this is it. Okay, the accumulation is where the opening price is trying to gather order so they can distribute it and make money, because they are there for money. Everybody is there in the market for money, and then distribute it. They begin to sell it from these areas, from here, begin to sell it until they reach this level, and then it closes somewhere around there. So let's go up and then look at what is happening. Okay, now let's look at this. Let's look at what is happening here. This is a daily time frame, and then we have these candles. Can you see these candles? So let's make an example with this candle. For instance, this candle, let's just mark it out. If I can have this to give me a very proper delineation, let me just have it like this. Is it the same color? And then make it more transparent, so when I go to the lower time frame, I can see exactly where it is. So what we have right here is basically a delineation of that particular candlestick. This one, I wanted to show you this candlestick so you can see. So if we zoom this candlestick to the lower time frame, because this is opening price, can you see opening price? Then we have the low, and then the high, and then it closes there. Likewise, if we do the same thing to this one, you're going to see opening price drop down to this place, and then it came and closed at this level. So this is the daily time frame. Let's drop down to the 15 minutes so you can see exactly what I'm trying to show you about this power of three concept. You can do this to any time frame, maybe the weekly time frame. So let's go to that particular candle so you can see. Okay, now once you know your order flow, you can use this information to trade a very powerful concept. Okay, now look at this. This was where we marked. This was the candlestick we marked. Okay, I hope you're seeing what I'm showing you right here. Look at this. We have this accumulation, which normally happens during the Asian session. Accumulation. And then let me just mark it very properly. Accumulation happens right there. Okay. What do you see here? You can actually see manipulation. This is where all the breakout traders will begin to jump. As soon as this breaks out, it's a sell, it's a sell, it's a sell. And without them knowing that there is power of three concept, this is manipulation, and then it distributed to this place. You can see this time and again. You can actually see accumulation even in this place. It can happen both in the bearish market or in a bullish market. You can see this accumulation, manipulation right here, and then distribution. So I normally do it with the daily candle, so you can see that. You can see accumulation, manipulation, distribution. It happens normally. So the distribution happens mostly during the London kill zone. That's 2 a.m. New York time to 5 a.m. New York time. The distribution mostly happens during that time. Now, with an understanding that I have a daily time frame that has a bullish bias, okay, going back to that place, let me have that place. With that understanding that I have a daily time frame that has a bullish bias right here, I can confidently use this information to trade. Look at this. The daily time frame is already printing bullish candles, and then you can do it to this one too. This very big candle. I tell you, you can look at this. Once I see this candle prints, I expect this to do the same thing tomorrow morning if the market opens again. So let's look at that and see how this our power of three concept is applicable in this situation. So I would like to show you this in a practical way every time I'm doing this video, so you can see why they do that, so they can manipulate and make money. The same thing happening here, accumulation right here. Look at this. I don't want to go far. I just want to explain this. Accumulation happened. Just a rough sketch. Manipulation, pushing below, people that are buying, and then it distributed. It will happen every time and every time and every time. Accumulation right here. Right here. Apologies, I'm just holding my mic with my other hand. That's why I'm not getting this straight drawing. So manipulation here, right here, and then distribution. Okay, I hope you're learning something powerful in this. Okay, the same thing I marked out, this is it. Accumulation happened right here. Accumulation. Okay. Manipulation, this area. And then distribution. So this happens time and again, time and again. Looking at the most recent data, even this one, can we see for today's candle? I'm making this video today, 7th of July, okay, 2023. So guys, in case you're watching this till now, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And then if you are totally new to ICT concept, I have a new YouTube channel where I promise to teach ICT concept from very beginner basic to intermediate to advanced. I will arrange all the videos because many people have reached out to me. So I have created playlists where I will explain everything to you in detail. So do well to subscribe to both the channels. I'm going to place the link to the new channel in the description of this video, and then make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel because I will be updating you every time. So looking at our candle, if we drop down to the 15 minutes, of course, the last example I'm going to give you. So we actually have it here. It started by accumulation. Let me delete everything. Started by accumulating order. Then it manipulated right here. Then it distributed, still distributing. Seeing this, now you're able to know what is happening on that particular candlestick. So when you see a bullish candle like this, I only gave bullish example. You can try and do for bearish. It's the same thing. If you see a bullish candlestick like this, if you zoom it down, you're actually going to see what is really happening. So this is it. This is the candlestick. Okay. So this is what happens in the daily time frame. If you zoom it to the lower time frame, I forgot to do that in the lower time frame, in the higher time frame rather. So this was the candle I was trying to draw. Okay, so this is the same thing. If you zoom this very big candle in the lower time frame, you're actually going to see exactly what I explained to you. You're actually going to see it. It is something like this. It opens, okay, goes lower, push up, and then closes. This is exactly what happens every time. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So this is about the ICT power of three concept. They push down so they can get cheaper price, take it up and sell it, because the only way you can get rid of a buy order is by selling it. So if you are exiting, your take profit is selling, is saying I want to sell at that price. So this is all about this video, guys. Make sure you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget, guys. See you in another video.